Let your body grow still, and let the world soften into shadow. Tonight, let us listen to the machines, to the deep, endless, patient hum of the engines that keep the Imperium alive, and to the strange and ancient priesthood who tend them, who do not worship the Emperor first, but a stranger god still, the machine itself. They are the Adeptus Mechanicus, the priests of Mars, and their slow, humming, mechanical world is a surprisingly peaceful place to fall asleep. Far from Earth, on the red and rusted world we call Mars, there is a second power within the Imperium, almost a separate empire of its own. While Terra is the seat of the Emperor and his faith, Mars is the heart of the machine. Its entire surface, from pole to pole, has been given over to industry. A single planet-wide forge, its skies thick with the smoke of endless manufacture, its ground trembling with the pulse of engines that have not stopped in 10,000 years. From Mars and from 1,000 other forge worlds like it across the galaxy comes nearly everything the Imperium needs to survive. Its weapons, its ships, its tanks, its tools. Without the machines of the Mechanicus, the Imperium would simply stop. And so the priests of Mars hold a power almost equal to the Emperor's own, and they guard it jealously. For the Mechanicus do not see a machine the way you or I might. To them, a machine is not a dead thing of metal, it is sacred. They believe that all technology holds within it a tiny fragment of a divine force they call the machine god, or the Omnissiah. Every engine has a spirit, every weapon has a soul of a kind that must be soothed and honored and prayed to if it is to work. And so a tech priest does not simply repair a machine. They perform a rite, they anoint it with sacred oils, they chant the proper blessings, they light incense and ring small bells and ask the machine spirit, with great respect, to wake and to serve. It sounds strange at first, and yet, is it really so different from the care you might give to something old and beloved and precious? There is a kind of gentleness in it, a reverence for the made world that we perhaps have forgotten, and the priests themselves are strange and wonderful to behold, for the Mechanicus believe that the flesh is weak, that the soft, frail human body is a poor and failing thing, while metal is pure and lasting and holy. And so, across their long lives, they slowly replace themselves. A hand traded for a tool of gleaming steel, eyes exchanged for lenses that can see in the dark, or read the heat of a living thing, or peer into the heart of a machine. Lungs and limbs and organs given up one by one for something stronger. By the end of a tech priest's centuries-long life, there may be almost nothing of the original human left at all. Only a quiet, hooded figure of cog and cable and soft red light gliding through the machine halls, more engine now than person, and perfectly at peace with it. To them it is not a loss, it is an ascension, a drawing nearer to their beloved machine god, one piece of flesh at a time. But here is the deepest secret and the deepest sorrow of the Mechanicus. They do not truly understand the machines they tend. Not anymore. Long ago, in a golden age before the long dark, humanity built wonders beyond anything that exists today. Engines and weapons and thinking machines of impossible genius. But that age fell, and most of that knowledge was lost forever. So the Mechanicus of today are not inventors. They are keepers, caretakers of ancient designs they can copy and repair and revere, but no longer truly comprehend. To create something genuinely new is, to them, almost a heresy, a dangerous arrogance. Instead, they search the galaxy, endlessly, hungrily, for the lost knowledge of that golden age, for a single recovered design, a fragment of the old genius to be carried back to Mars in triumph and worshipped like a holy relic. There is something quietly moving in that. A whole civilization kneeling before the achievements of its own ancestors, tending fires it can no longer light, keeping faith with a brilliance it can only remember. They are the guardians of a dream the rest of humanity has forgotten it ever had. So let us rest tonight in the deep humming halls of the machine. It is warm here and dim, and the air smells of oil and incense. All around you, the great engines turn, slow and patient and tireless, as they have for 10,000 years. The hooded priests glide quietly through the red-lit dark, chanting their soft blessings, anointing the sleeping machines, keeping the ancient fires alive. There is nothing frantic here, nothing urgent, only the endless, soothing, mechanical hum, rising and falling, like the breathing of something vast and old and content. Let that hum carry you down. Let the warm red light dim and soften and fade. Let the great machines keep their endless watch, turning slowly in the dark, so that you do not have to. The work goes on without you. It always will. And there is nothing left tonight but the deep, patient, sacred quiet of the engines, and your own slow breathing, and sleep. The Omnissiah keeps the machines. The Emperor protects us all. Rest now, and sleep well.